Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. How is everyone? I don't even know if we're live yet, so I may just be talking to myself in here, which is okay too. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We are officially live. So if you are here today and watching, go ahead and pop in and say hello so that I will know. I'm just doing a little chat. I know like Miss Helen is doing her sale right now because I was just watching it with Amy Yoso Boho, and they had some really cute stuff right off the bat. So I kind of got caught up in watching that. Hey, Geneva, how are you? Thanks for coming this morning. This is just going to be a little chat. I got a bag of ephemera that apparently I put to the side when I got some stuff a long time ago, and I never went through it. Hi, Jane. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me this morning, and happy Sunday to y'all. Got a little bit of ephemera bag today. And again, it's just a light little chat this morning. I enjoy spending my Sunday mornings after church with my YouTube friends. And so I thought I would pop on this Sunday too. And like I said, I have this just little bag of ephemera. Now, I didn't look in it. So I thought, you know what? I was going to open it up anyway. So let me just open it up with my friends. Hey, Val, how are you? Make sure. Yeah. I think the invoice sent this morning, Val. So I know you've been waiting on that, and I'm sorry that you had to wait on that. But I think I sent them all this morning. I had to restart my computer like 3 times. I was like, I do not have time for this. So thanks so much for joining me this morning. Again, this is just a little chat. I wanted to see how everybody was doing this Sunday morning. It's cloudy. Um, and it's cool. We had some rain, so it's a little humid already. I mopped floors yesterday and literally had to turn on the fans, y'all, because it's already humid in Texas and the floors would not dry. It was driving me insane. So, y'all tell me how you're doing this morning. I thank y'all for coming in and dropping in and listening. I know that, like I said, Miss Helen is on, and I've been trying to back it up a little bit to come in at a later time because I've always come on Sundays right after church with Dolores. But I've been trying to back it up since Miss Helen is. Oh, good. Oh, good. Because yes, my computer, it just did it again. It gives me this flash thing. I don't know what's going on. No telling. Anyway, I think if I did a sale or something, I would back it up a little bit. But I actually want to go shopping today. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not really interested. I mean, my interest is peaked, but I'm not interested in sitting and watching the Super Bowl today. And my hope is that maybe um, Goodwill will not be busy if it's Super Bowl Sunday and I can just kind of go in there. I've not been shopping since Christmas when I was back home with my mom. And I do need to go to the shop because if you haven't seen, I got a new space. And while I was putting my space together, I had some people email me about some items that they saw. And so I need to kind of go to the shop and, oh, thanks, Val. I got it just now. Uh, I need to go to the shop and make sure those items are still there. Someone wanted the toucan vase, which is absolutely beautiful. I had not even ever shown that, I think, on a live sale or anything. And someone wanted all of the vintage maxi pads, which are so fun. So I need to make sure and go and get those. And then someone is also interested in my quilts. And so I need to go and take pictures. Those are cutter quilts. They're very large. One of them is very large, but I would consider that a cutter quilt. I think maybe it's either 25 or $50. And I had a lady who makes quilts came by and was like, that's a $300 quilt, right? And I was like, yeah, but she goes, I make quilts, I know. And it's a really large quilt too. So it's just very old. I know that the lady who gave it to me, her grandmother handmade the quilt and they just didn't want it. So I can't imagine that they wouldn't want it. So let me know how y'all are doing today. How is everyone and how's everyone's weather? It's trying to fluctuate every single place. Some people, we had all the rain, and now that has kind of moved out east. Of course, the sun starts coming out right now, but I do want to see about going to Goodwill. And let me know if anybody is actually watching the Super Bowl today. I think that with Taylor Swift being involved and Usher being the halftime show, a lot more of the women will be watching than normal. And we will probably all put on a halftime show of our own with Usher singing. So I am going to go ahead and get started with this little bag. Look how ratty this little bag is. And I can't remember if I paid like $5 for the bag. Maybe I might have paid $2 for the bag. I can't remember. But I thought we would just open it up and see what's in there. The bag actually is from Scottsdale, Arizona. So if you're watching the replay, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. And if you're here this morning, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If it's your first time here, okay, so here's what I see. I have a sticky note that says 32 to 46. So either that's the date range or something else. I don't know what it could be. So let's just look at it. It looks like, it looks like there's some cooking stuff in here too. I saw there was a few advertisements. So it's just basic ephemera, which is great. I want to try to make a little ephemera pack. So this is steps in canning. So this must be a brochure from Kerr. Is it Kerr, y'all? Do y'all say Kerr? The fruit jars and caps. And this is all about canning. I think it probably should have been a trifold. Yeah, it probably should have been a trifold. Yeah, I think that might have been better. And I don't see like a year on it, not yet. But it does have some good information, a timetable and everything like that. Yeah, probably not. I mean, it's a long game. It's a long game. Okay, this looks like maybe it was a book, but it has stewed sweet corn. And see, this is the part that I like. This is great ephemera or even junk journaling. Um, Creamed onions, stuffed peppers, boiled peas, okra. Oh, okra. Raise your hand in the chat if you like okra. I like fried okra. I do not like steamed or boiled okra. I got to have fried okra. Oyster pot pie. I'm going to have to skip that. No oyster pot pie for me. Here's some more ephemera. Yeah, oyster pot pie, no. Chicken croquettes. I need to find my mom's recipe for salmon croquettes or croquet. I don't know how they say it. Hamburger steak. I never understood why it was called hamburger steak or why it's called chicken fried chicken. And it's not, I don't know, it's like a chicken steak. I don't know. Here's a veal loaf. I'm going to have to pass on that one. Oh, my dad used to love poached eggs. Italian eggs on toast. Boil 6 eggs, chop the whites, and rub the yolks through a sieve. Make the cream dressing as follows: butter, milk, chopped whites, and served on toast. That sounds like a disaster. But this looks like it was here's a Mexican chili. I'd be interested to see how that worked. I do like that apple nut salad that's in here. Bran muffins, cornmeal, popovers. Oh, I love hush puppies. Oh yeah. Here's hot chocolate, all the things, breads, desserts. Ding 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 ding. We have desserts, y'all. Jello, the popular Jello recipe. Oh my gosh, Jello with fruit, marshmallow frappe, marshmallow dessert. I'm surprised they didn't put like what is that stuff? They put like vegetables and stuff in the Jello. I'm not watching that. And I'm not eating that. I don't. Katie from Vintage and Vinyl used to do that. Sweet pickles. Do you know I have a friend who does not like pickles? Who doesn't like pickles, y'all? So I am just going to show y'all some of these. Oh, look at this one. See, this is the kind of stuff that I like. Look at the little duck. Isn't that cute? That's what I like. I like these pieces. I like those kind of designs. They look great in a framed picture. They have a lot of marshmallow stuff. Caramel pudding, club sandwiches. I didn't know we needed a recipe for club sandwiches. Croquettes and salmon. Oh, salmon croquettes. Two different versions of that, y'all. Two different versions of that. So, good morning if you are just joining us. Date sandwiches. I'm not eating a date sandwich either. I am going through a bag of ephemera that I got a while back. I can't remember even how much it was. I think it was like $2 or $3. Um, but there are some. So I wish this one was not so torn because look how cute that is. The little Jello, but you may be able to use it in junk journaling. And that's what some of these I think would be best used for. It looks like somebody tore out. Ooh, they do have angel food cake, snow cake. Now we're cooking. President's fruit cake. No fruit cake. No fruit cake. You know how I feel about fruit cake, but I do like a pound cake. We talked about how it got its name last time. Devil Foods cake. I like these. So that's kind of the stuff. Let me see what else is in here. Then I have, this looks like maybe all baking stuff. Successful baking and flavors and textures, but I love the color graphics on there. So this one looks like an intact, let me see if it's got a date. 1935. 1935. Love pickles, just not sweet. Loved the smell when mom made them in the to can. Yes, Val. I actually like the sweet pickles too. Look at that. See, I love these kind of pictures because they look so good in little frames. Plus, I'm trying to be prune cake. No, no fruit cake. Amen. Let's highlight that comment. No fruit cake. I'm with you, Val. No fruit cake. Forget about it. Oh, biscuits. Yeah, no fruit cake. Everybody says, "Oh, you haven't had my fruit cake." Look, I don't want fruit cake. Cornbread. Oh, cornbread. I love cornbread. And frostings. Actually, the frosting recipes are really good. Cookies. I need to do some bake with me's. I haven't done any bake with me's in a while. I probably need to do some bake with me's. All right, here is a Better Meals by the Minute Universal Minute Pressure Cooker book. Now, I love the red, white, and blue graphics of this. That would be great in the summer for, about to say Valentine's Day, for 4th of July, just in the kitchen. I never knew what a pressure cooker was. I mean, I didn't know the premise behind that, but let's see. It says sealed by its own cooking pressure, the safety seal cover does not permit Minute Saver to be opened until so basically it keeps you from opening it. Is that what that's the truth for? And then it also has some recipes, Hungarian goulash. So when I see ephemera, I see how can I display it? How can I use it? So these are pretty cool. Oh, this one's neat. Now look at this composition notebook. So I have to wonder by looking at the little composition notebook cover if it does. Y'all, I'd have to practice to read it. But look at that. Devil's Food. This is a handwritten recipe. That to me is super cool. It's got one little recipe in here and it's not dated or anything. Oh, wait. This one, no, wait. There's the recipe on this side, and then this one is duties of third vice president, missionary or religious work, securing the names of those who are church members but whose membership is someplace else, winning of the unsaved in the class of personal faith in Christ, encouraging the family altar and daily Bible reading, I guess this was somebody who was this. They were making the characteristics of somebody for the vice president of the church board. Deep pouring the spiritual life of the members and the class through prayer, meeting, visiting those who are sick and needy, developing worldwide ministry spirit and atmosphere in the class by the encouragement of the class to read good missionary literature, not bad, and the lives and works of missionaries. So it's a twofer. You get a recipe, and I just love the color cover of this. I wish I could have like a date on that. That would be pretty cool. But there is a devil's food recipe. So this one is making ice cream, little pamphlet. This one, this is just a random jellied chicken cream salad. No. Hey, Angela, going out to church, listening in the car. Well, if you need to know what the duties of the vice of a third vice president in this church was, we got those written down right here, just in case you want to take those with you. This is a 1929 for making good things to eat. Good food and helpful foods is ever to be desired. This one is 1929. Hey, Karen, how are you? I just sent your stuff too. This is cakes. Oh, this is good. I like the cakes. Fudge cake. Mmm. Yum. Icing. This one I'm all about. Southern biscuits. Y'all, I've told this story before. I made biscuits one time that were so daburn hard that the dog wouldn't even eat them. The dog would not eat the biscuit. She just kind of nudged it with her nose and then walked away. Hey, Miss Nancy, how are you, sweetie? This is cake making at high altitudes. This is a swan's down cake flour brochure. I just think these are so cool. And I'd love to like try to make some of these. These are great recipes and stuff. Hockey puck biscuits, exactly. And when you have a dog that literally will eat frogs, and my dog would not even eat my biscuit, I was a little shamed. Bread and butter pickles. Here you go. Here we go, Val. Bread and butter pickles. Canning it up right there. I love to see the handwritten ones. Now, see, that's entertaining to me because I remember like my granny, she used to cut out recipes in the newspaper and then she would just like glue them on something. This one you can't even read. I don't even know. It's so faded. I don't even know what it doesn't even have a title. 2 tablespoons. What do we think it is? 2 tablespoons of butter, a tablespoon of salt, a quarter cup of sugar, one yeast cake, 1.5 cups of warm and no warm milk, 3.5 cups of flour, one egg well beaten. Do y'all think? Yeah, it must be a cake. 400 at 20 minutes. Must be a cake. We should make that. See, I love these types of things. I don't know why. I just think that they're super cool. And then on the back, there's another type of recipe. This is some stuff that my granny, hey, Joanne, how are you? This would be some stuff that my granny would pull. You don't know what it is. And she wrote half the recipe on there. Oh, this is a white cake, and I love that it is destroyed. I love this. So it's so brittle, right? So look at this. How darling would that be in a frame? And then I have all my grandmothers, great grandmothers, and mothers' written recipes. But look at that. Like framed in my kitchen, y'all. I think that's what I'm gonna do is frame some. Yep, this is just like Granny. If my mom were in the chat, she would tell you we have an entire. She would glue it on paper, and then she would like hole punch it and tie ribbon around it and make her just weird recipes, and usually they were like jello with nuts and stuff in it. Gingerbread. I need to save that one to make at Christmas, y'all. That would be good. What is this one? This is so fun for me. I don't know about y'all. Waxy pecan cake. Waxy pecan cake. I don't know about that one. Asparagus salad. Love the white cake. I know, me too. French dressing. Burnt sugar cake. Burnt sugar cake. What makes you do have to burn it? Oh, you burn the sugar like molasses. Like molasses, I guess. So I'm looking at all this is what I'm pulling out. All these little things. I know I want cake too. Hotel Texas. I don't know where this is from, but so this is fruity fudge. I'm gonna have to pass on the fruity fudge. But I just saw this bag and I was like, you know what? I want to have this bag. I don't know what's in it, and it'll be fun. What is this? Oh, she didn't care. Banana layer cakes make wide appeal. Banana layer cake. I like white cake with a little almond extract in it. Yes. When I get a birthday cake, I want a yellow or a white cake, and I want a buttercream white frosting. That's all I want. Joanne says, I have my mom's written recipes. There's some from the newspaper. I've cut recipes from the newspaper too. Look at this. This was a big old look at all the recipes she cut from there. Cherry coconut. Was that a salad? No, cherry coconut mold. Toasted marshmallow pears, y'all. How do you feel about that? Toasted marshmallow pears. Huh. I think I might like that one. I'm not a big pudding, but I see here's the now I have to make a cake today. Thanks a lot, Beth. You're welcome. I know it sounds so good, doesn't it? I want to make a cake, but we're trying to do better over here. Don't forget, I don't know what this was going to be, but don't forget 4 eggs beaten. Take 2 cups of sugar, add 1 tablespoon of flour, then add it to milk, 1 teaspoon of flavoring, 3 teaspoons of milk. Add the sugar to the milk when adding the eggs. I don't know what that would make. See, I don't know. I want to know what it would make. Toasted marshmallow pears does sound interesting. I don't know if good. Okay, so this is from Littlefield in Lamb County, Texas, y'all. I don't know where Lamb County, Texas is, but it's dated Thursday, January the 19th, 1939. And that is cool in itself. I don't know where Lamb, Texas is, but remember, I'm not from Texas. So it's a newspaper. Ooh, Rapture Beyond by Catherine Newland Burnt. I wonder what that's about. I'm going to read some of these. Remember, I told you that I have all these magazines from the 1900s, and it always has these like steamy novellas, these kind of like I don't know, I don't know why this makes it seem right, but it's those like the love stories, and I can read those because they're over 100 years old. I am cranky about fish, but I sure do like to serve them whenever I get real good fish. We have good fish and seafood every day at the Santa Fe Grill. Look at that truck. Look at the 1939 Chevrolet. So this in itself, just the ads. However, Rapture Beyond, I need to read that. She said to herself, after this ride, I shall never be alone with him again. And I love him, and I've never given him a word of kindness. He will remember me only as one of many wounds. And the longing to speak softly to him took possession of her almost irresistibly. Dun dun dun. It's west of Lubbock. Okay. Look, that's a steamy novel. And then here's the I'm gonna open it up so y'all can see. But there's the Polar Bear Club coming in, all in a lifetime. Babies and Thrills, Black Cats, Friday the 13th going place. It's Friday the 13th. It says it right. Let me see if I can turn it so y'all can see it. I know this would be a great thing to have at Halloween. Is Friday the 13th lucky or unlucky? Opinion is divided. Huh, look at there. This one says, Mrs. Fred Hoover not superstitious on Friday the 13th. Well, Miss Fred Hoover, we need to read some of these. We need just to have a reading. But see, that's the kind of stuff that I think is super cool. I know I'm weird, but I never said I wasn't. I just said y'all get to come along for the ride. All right, here's Westinghouse kitchen proved economy and econo cookers. I just like the colors too. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Nut toffee. Ooh, I might could make some nut toffee. Divinity fudge. You can't make. Hey, Kim, how are you, sweetie? You cannot make divinity fudge in the humidity that is around here. No, you cannot. How to launder napery? Y'all, what is that? Wait a minute. Napery and its care. Is that like a linen napkins, maybe? Let's see. I think that it's telling you how to do napery. So napkins, how to care for napkins. I don't know, or linens. Tells you how to store them, how to launder them. I think it's linens. How to starch them, how to remove stains. We should probably read that one now. For chocolate stains, follow directions, but first moisten with cold water and cover with borax. For blood and fat stains, use soap and cold water. For ink and iron rust, use oxalic acid diluted with equal, that doesn't even sound safe, with an equal amount of cold water. Put on with a medicine dropper. See, you can't even touch it. Huh. Now that's cute. Okay. Ooh, more recipes. Apple roll is on the back. I might try the apple roll. Boiled coffee. No, I just cranberry jelly. It's only cranberries, water, and sugar for cranberry jelly, y'all. Did y'all know that? And this is just a piece of book backing. But for for people that make the junk journals and they sew on, or this could be the actual back of a little journal. That would be cute. 12 new recipes for the whole family will enjoy in every sack of carnation flour. It's a 2 coupon value. Look at there. You can get some good for free silverware. This is fun for me. Carnation coupon. Look, you can do it towards your silverware. What do we got on here? What is this date and nut? No. Angel cupcakes. Like angel cupcakes or angel cup cakes. I don't know. Chocolate spice cake with lemon icing. No, that's too many flavors going on with that. Feather bed rolls. What? No, I'm gonna need them to speak English. Oh, I love this one. Look at this. This is, I mean, this is great. Look at that. Happy Times recipe book. Happy times are here again. We'll never bake things queer again. Let's have cake. The men will cheer again. Happy times are here again. Look at those ladies singing. Times are more sunny. Ma has more money. Eggs still come from a hen. Calmets itching to get in your kitchen. Let's all eat high again. That is a cute little book. Let me see the date. This is, what is that? Calumet? I always say that wrong. But biscuits, y'all. Should I even attempt biscuits? Look at the graphics. Look at those. Like those people would not be dancing like that if I made, look, cornbread maybe. I can make cornbread. But the graphics in this is just Calumet. I need to know how to say that, y'all. Look at the graphics. Y'all, that is awesome. That's probably my favorite so far, besides the handwritten recipes. Yeah, that one's just fun. Cherry cobbler. Okay, let's see. Oh, everyday recipes. Look at the color graphics. Those are great. That one's great too. Everyday recipes. And this is 1930. 1930 from Wesson Oil. Introduction. If you have ever made French dressing or mayonnaise with Wesson oil, you think of it as a delicious salad oil. It is. If you've ever made biscuits or pie crust or cake with it, you think of Wesson oil as an excellent shortening. It is. If you've ever fried anything in Wesson oil, you think of it as an ideal fat for all frying. It is. I mean, Wesson oil is all the things. Here's the food value. Baking powdery biscuits are powder biscuits are super easy. Geneva, I tried to make this is onions with cheese, tomato and cheese omelet. That sounds pretty good. I might just be hungry. I don't want sauteed shrimps. Fish chops. Um, Geneva. My dog wouldn't even eat the biscuits. Okay, I tried. I don't know why. I don't know what I did wrong. Prince of Wales cake. So molasses, yes or no? I'm not a molasses person. I'm not. I'm not a molasses person. Oatmeal cookies sound good. Let's just skip to all the things that I like. I don't like scones either. Velvet waffles. Wonder what makes them velvet waffles. Combinations of fruits that make good salads. There you go. I love you. Love molasses. Oh, he's cute. The Wilcolator cookbook. He's cute. That's cute. All right, let me see the date on this one. Maybe we don't have one. Using the Wilcolator. What is a Wilcolator? An oven. Wait, the Wilcolator oven heat control. Is that like a to secure the best results from the Wilcolator, the minimum flame and pilot light must be adjusted to your local gas pressure at the time your range is installed. So is it like an oven? Nancy says, my papa used to make molasses, so I love molasses. And Val says, yes to molasses. Well, again, I'm the oddball out. But it's got some great graphics in that. There's not very much more. This one is, maybe this was the book that went to this. Look, because it fits. You see? I don't know where the front cover is so far. I haven't seen it. This is the modern method of preparing delightful foods. And it does not have a copyright date on it. But look at this. They are preparing delightful foods right there. I don't think there's 94 pages of this one, but it looks like some of the pages might have been gone. Is that waffle iron? Look, I think that's a waffle iron. Fried oatmeal or hominy. Now, we ate hominy. How many people ate hominy? Because scrambled eggs. Do you need a recipe for scrambled eggs? I guess. I, I loved ham and hominy. We used to eat that. Here's a little table scape. So thank y'all for being here today. This is just a fun little thing for me to go through to see what all it. Ugh, pound liver. Yuck. Um, 60 ways to serve ham. My mom used to make us hominy. Yes, ours was fried in the pan with the ham juice. Easter greetings from Littlefield, Texas. Now, you must have got this with a ham. And I guess, yeah, look at all the graphics in that. 60 ways to serve Armour's fixed flavor star ham. And it has color pictures in it as well. That's pretty fun. Star ham shank dinner, ham and eggs. Let me see. Here's a whole thing. And that looks like, what is that, asparagus? And what is that, potatoes? Oh, now see, this is cool. Look, it tells you the center cut and all of that, because I never know what that is. I just go, mm-hmm. Okay, here's hash and poached eggs. She said the Wilcolator was a thermostat control made for gas ovens before they had a thermostat, so you could finally control the heat. All right. Thanks, Karen. She used to fry it with butter and salt and pepper. I know, right? Hash. So our hash is made with pork. Look, baked stuffed tomatoes. I'm just going to say I'm not sure about that one. All right, printer's proof. Now, these are really cool because this is like before published, I think, right? If they're printer's proofs. I have a cookbook. I found a cookbook in, was it one of the auction things? And look, Angela's like, hard pass, thank you. Um, I have one of the cookbooks that was actually the tester recipes. It was a tester recipe for a flour, maybe. And I sold that very quickly at my show. It was old and dusty or whatever. But so this is a preview copy of Mary B. Morgan's newest book on salad dressings to suit the salads. So this means that this was not not copyrighted, right? It shouldn't have been copyrighted. This is like the proof. This is like what they would send to the publisher, right? I think that's right. Formal dinners, no pictures in it, but that's pretty cool. Hey Heidi, how are you? We're just looking at a few things. I don't know what this goes to. Maybe I saw it and don't recognize, but those are cute. Little pies and cakes and all that. See, that would make a good pocket in a journal. Um, Delightful dishes from your Leonard. Tell me what that is, y'all. From your Leonard. But that does not look appetizing. Look at that. That does not look appetizing. I wouldn't put that on the front cover. I mean, you might want to win people over, but that is not the picture. Read carefully. Paste this on the inside of your refrigerator door. There you go. That was in this book. And there's a handwritten ice cream. Here's a handwritten ice cream. I should probably save this and try to make it. Oh my goodness. Well, you were out partying. Like I saw you at the show. 4 quarts of milk. Nancy goes, no, it doesn't look appetizing. 6 tablespoons level of flour. I didn't know there was flour in ice cream. 4 to 6 eggs beaten well. Was it 4 or 6? Sugar to suit the taste. Okay, and flavor. Mix the sugar and eggs after beaten. Then mix together the milk, eggs, and sugar and ball until it begins to thicken, and then let it cool. I should try that this summer. Tuna goulash. This book is getting worse and worse. Tuna goulash. No. Chilled corned beef loaf. No. Ew, no. It just gave me chills. And today a big convention? Girl, you've been out too much gallivanting. Gallivanting, getting all of the stuff. So I'm not sure about the recipes. Now this one, I could probably get behind this one. Cakes, sweet treats. Look at them. Mmm, yummy. This is all electric mix recipes prepared specially for your Dormier mixer. Electric food mixer. Oh, look at her. She's the author. She's the author. That's Ethel. We are so sure this will be your one favorite cookbook once you have enjoyed the perfect results of mixing and baking this modern, effortless way that we have arranged the index so you can check the recipes you like best and find them more quickly. Look, they checking it. She's making a list and checking it twice. Baking powder coffee cake. Escallop, escalloped corn. Escalloped? Y'all, isn't that what that says? Escalloped corn. I don't know about that. Cranberry sherbet, Bisquick, waffles, and pancakes. You sign me up. I don't even know what a sham tort is. Anybody know where is it? A lemon sham tort? Does anybody know what that is? This is some fancy stuff. Divinity. I know I tried to make divinity one time and it was just too humid. I didn't know that couldn't be a thing. Peanut butter cookies. Yes, cookies. Banana layer cake. I don't know about that. Pecan loaf cake. Dolores would say it's pecan. No, it's pecan. We have a running feud over that. Sugarless surprise. The surprise is it's awful because there's no sugar in it. So I'm just going to ruin the surprise for you. None of these are sugarless because they look yummy. Just saying. And I actually only have a few more pieces, y'all. This is the information for the modern home canner. I never canned anything. Have y'all canned anything? I never canned one single thing in my life. I don't know. I don't remember my mama canning anything. Don't you have to like set it and boil it and then put the lids on there or something? There's a few methods, but sterilizing the jars, it seems like a lot of work. Here's the back of that book. I don't know. So I got the front and the back. We can venison. Oh, like in what form, Geneva? Like in strips or like jerky or like ground? Like, I'm going to need to know more about that. I don't know if I'm not a venison eater. And I know everybody says the same thing. Not the way I make it. You can't even tell. But to me, it tastes very gamey. Always. The bread basket. For the times you bake at home, dozens of tested, easy recipes for fresh breads, rolls, and desserts made better with Fleischmann's yeast. And look at that. I could eat all of those. Oh, bread. Bread is my weakness. Bread, cake. I don't eat pies. Cut up like tips in cubes. It's the only way I'll eat it. It tastes like the most tender beef tips. Okay. Probably because it's small, so it can't be as I think it tastes tough, but maybe it's just the way it was prepared. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm a big bread, cake, all the things, people. Don't be eating the poor dear. It's Angela. She's still listening, y'all. Um, I can just tell you that breads and cakes, that's my downfall. That is my downfall. I love to bake cakes. Look at the graphics in this. I love to bake cakes and I enjoy eating cinnamon bread. Cinnamon bread. Y'all, that sounds good. Sugar plum loaf. Look at these. This is Easy Does It, a new no kneading roll from Angus White. Look at old Angus. Look, they've got the little people on there. And Annabelle. Annabelle, Swedish. What is that word, y'all? Limp or limp or limpe? Swedish? I don't know. Oh, it's got all the people. I like it that they have the little people who made the recipes. That's cool. Pan bread, speedy wheat rolls, snow biscuit. I could put some butter on that bread right there and just eat until I was sick. It's canned with bacon, beef, bouillon, garlic, and pepper. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Actually, there's a quick method for white bread and a sponge method for white bread. Either way, I'm probably not going to be able to do it. My friend has been making, look at the rolls. My friend has been making sourdough and she's been perfecting her art of making sourdough. And it's apparently a lot of work. So then there's that. I didn't know cheese rolls. Cheese. Orange filled rolls. Now I do like to make the rolls like at Easter where you put the cinnamon and the marshmallow inside and you roll it up and then the marshmallow melts and so it's like the empty tomb rolls. Look at that. Yum. Dessert breads. I wish to have all of those. Strudel topping, foundation sweet dough, honey pecan buns. That'll make you want to eat everything. Flapjacks. Lots of good recipes. I don't know what brioche is, y'all. It makes one brioche, but I don't know what that is. What's brioche? Somebody tell me. Is it like a bun? Is it like a bread? Is it hard? And then after all of this gluten and wheat, oh, donuts and all the things, it's like, need more vitamins? Sourdough is a lot of work. You have to feed. the mother and keep it alive. Ugh, that sounds like worse than having a dog or a cat. But yeah, the graphics on this is so super cool. So really, I got one, two, three, four, five. I love this one. I think this is my favorite. Six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 13 little cookbooks, and then a bunch of recipes and little ephemera pieces. So I'm not sure where these pieces are, but I do like this for like the backing, maybe of a picture. Put this in a little frame with a picture right there for making good things to eat. That would be cute in a little kitchen display. And I also love this one that had the recipe on one side and then characteristics of a good pastor on the other side. So I think that was pretty cool. I think I only paid like $1. I want to say it was maybe, was it $5, and I got it for 70% off or something like that. It was when that thrift store was closing, and I got that big ephemera bag, but I found this, I remember, before I found the ephemera bag. Um, Sweet breakfast rolls, bread rolls and sweet like challah bread. Oh, she says she loves brioche. Cheese and cake are my weakest spots. Cheese is good. Cheese is good. Cake is super yummy. I think bread is mine. Karen says Heidi cheesecake is hers. You can wake up, you can wake me up for a slice of cake any day. Now, I'm not any cake eater. I'm kind of a vanilla eater all around, but yeah, cake is good. My granny's my granny's my grandmother's her homemade German chocolate cake. Oh, so good. This is why I'll never be skinny as well. But now I'm not making it anymore. So I used to do a lot of baking, and now then I just had to end up eating it. Or I ended up taking it to work and make other people eat it. But now I just don't even bring it in the house because nobody can say no. And because I have had a lot of cake, now I have to walk. Ooh, I need some hand sanitizer. Now I have to walk because I've eaten cake for all these years, and it's starting to show. You know what I mean? Got my own rolls. I don't even need to make rolls anymore. I got my own rolls. So yeah, we're having a layoff of the cakes and stuff. Cake is just asking for it. I'm with you, Heidi. Cake is just asking for it. So thanks y'all for coming along with me today. This was a lot of fun. I've been I forgot about that. And then when I was actually cleaning up, love chocolate and white cake with boiled white frosting mom made. Yes, can't have it in the house. Not in my jeans to be skinny. Well, I'm clearly I can't get in my jeans either because I'm not skinny. But I'm glad I found this, and it was fun to kind of go along with everything and look at it. And thanks for y'all being here. Today is Sunday. I think this is it tomorrow that I have a sale with Angie's Oddities. I think it's tomorrow that I have a sale with Angie's Oddities, but let me double check. Angie is so sweet. So if you don't know Angie from Angie's Oddities, I think we have a sale. If it's not, let me see. 2/12/24. Hey, Christopher, how are you? Good to see you. 2/12, that is, girl, I don't know. I can't keep up and I don't have my calendar. You know, if I do not have my calendar right here, I am forgetful. So 2/12/24, that's tomorrow. I'm going to be on Angie's Oddities at 4 p.m. Central, y'all. So I will be running because I don't get off of work until 3:30, and then I have to make it home and do all the things. So I'm going to try to set that up. I'm actually going to bring oddities. Since it's Angie's Oddities and we're going to be on her channel. She is super sweet. I really enjoy her heart and her just fun nature. She's super excited about everything. We have a lot in common and she is really fun. So on Monday, that's tomorrow, I'm going to be on Angie's Oddities at 4 p.m. Central. I know she's so fun. Rest, Heidi. Girl, please rest. I know you've been partying it up, but it's time to rest. And then on Thursday, Margot is going to be on my channel Thursday evening. And if you don't know Margot from Margot's Peep Show A Go Go, she is hilariously funny. And she just has the best stuff. She really brings some great things. But to Angie's, I'm going to just bring some oddities. Things that had been in my booth when I dismantled that booth. I'm going to bring that. And then I've got some things on, what is that? This is the 12th, then 13th, 14th, the 15th. So Wednesday is Valentine's Day. So if I don't get to see you before then, happy Valentine's Day. You are loved. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I appreciate that. That's a way, acts of service is my love language. And so I appreciate y'all spending time with me. And then Thursday, Margot is going to be on my channel. And then Saturday, y'all, Saturday is a fun day. It's the 17th, and Dolores and I are hosting a For the Love of Vintage live show or live extravaganza on my channel here. And we're going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern. And then by 11:30, we're going to have Helen. And every 30 minutes, we're going to start with Helen, New England Thrifter. Then it's going to be Roy, Dust Not Included. Patrick is also going to be in. Let's see, who else? Miss Pamela and Katie. Now, Vintage and Beano were supposed to be there, but something has come up and they're not going to be able to be there. So Dolores and I are just going to, that way we have a little bit of time to play with. So it all worked out. But look for the promos, and I'd love for y'all to join us because they're going to be bringing about 5 or 6 items each, and they're going to be on for 30 minutes, and just another fun way to spotlight some of our friends. We literally had to draw names. We put all the people that we typically work with, and we knew, hey, Fly Girl, how are ya? Thanks for coming. We put all the people's names, and we literally drew. We drew names because we only had so many spots. Because we watched Dee's show on Saturdays, and so we wanted to be done so we could watch Dee's show. And I wasn't about to start real early in the morning for me because I'm not a morning girl. So Dolores and I will have to be on a little bit before. So we're going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern, and it goes to about right before 3 Eastern. And then we'll all hop over to Dee's channel. So it's going to be a jam-packed week. I've got to get busy getting all of that stuff prepped and ready to go and set up because I do work. And so there's not a lot of time in the afternoon. Just working around the house. Girl, I cleaned my whole house yesterday. I mopped. I did baseboards. I vacuumed. I cleaned bathrooms. I did laundry. And I was like, no wonder my back hurts. Because I don't remember getting down that low for that long in my house. So I even did a ceiling fan yesterday. I looked up and I was like, what is that on my ceiling fan? So I had to get that cleaned off. So next week is going to be really busy. I am working. You're leaving for New Zealand on Thursday. Girl, how exciting. That is so fun. I'm so jealous. So it's going to be big, but today, y'all, I have got to put on some shoes and go to my shop and possibly swing by Goodwill because I don't even have a video for tomorrow. And I'll have a video every Tuesday. So we'll just see. I don't even know if there's going to be anything out there, but I haven't been to a Goodwill since before Christmas. And it's probably because you get to meet Soul Nate. Oh my God. I am so incredibly jealous of you right now. Oh, Karen. Oh, oh my gosh. Tell him I said, hey, my sweet Nate. I just love that. That's going to be so much fun. Everybody's so jealous. Going to be so jealous of you. But yeah, I'm going to go shopping because I got to have some content. But I do have to go to my booth today too. So we'll see what I get done. It's supposed to rain, and so we're going to his house for dinner on Saturday night. You're just rubbing it in now. You're just rubbing it in. How fun is that? Oh my gosh. He is so sweet. So y'all, thanks so much for joining me. Karen, you should have checked to see if you got your invoice. Breeze, I think everybody's is out. If you didn't get your invoice from me, let me know. I tried to get them all done this morning. Val just got hers done. And Renee and Tori, they always they'll check. Renee will check hers in the morning probably. Um, so I don't ever worry about it because these are people. Bring us back a Soulmate bumper sticker. Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. And he finds some great stuff over there. So, all right, y'all, let me get busy. I got to put on my shoes, put my hair up because when I'm going shopping, I gotta be able to focus, and that hair can't be on me. I gotta twirl it up. I think I am going to stop by Goodwill and I got to go to the shop. I'm going to try to get some content for you. And then I'm going to come back and prep some live sales. So thanks so much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all are super kind. You make my heart smile. Thank you, Miss Jane, for coming, and join me tomorrow on Angie's channel, Thursday and Saturday back here on my channel. Until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming.